Alright, so most of you who will tune in, if you do, are from the D2 community, so you know most of this, but I've got a few friends who have not played this game yet, or have never done Ubers. So I'm going to go through a few things. Playing a Hammerton, I've got, max Blessed Hammer, all the synergies, rest of my points dumped on a Holy Shield with Redemption, and just 1 point in Salvation, which I just got at level 88 to do this attempt at Ubers. So once you've beaten the entire game, normal, nightmare, and hell difficulties, you can then fight the 3 major act bosses, as well as like 3 sub-act bosses in an Uber version. So you need a ridiculous gear requirement. Most notably, having things with Crushing Blow, so that when you hit them, you take off, I think it's 12.5% of their current health, and then you use an attack called Smite, which cannot miss and cannot be interrupted. Downside is the damage isn't as high as other things. And you also can't life leech with it, so you stay alive by using Life Tap, which you can get off of wands or certain items that proc it. And that will help you leech 50% of the damage you deal. So it's like just enough to stay alive. One of the biggest things too, and people gave me a lot of grief for it, is you need to have 300% total resistances against Mephisto in order to keep the cap resistance of 75% or 85 with the T-Gods. I was having trouble doing that, as you can see. So with just my Wizard Spike, without my Wizard Spike, I don't cap. And that's with a bunch of other resist gear. With it, I reach the cap, and turning on Salvation, I go just over, so that even when I hit with Conviction, I'll still have 75 to all, 85 to lightning resistance. I have 118 strength because Enigma for me is a pipe dream. I was basically assuming that I'm going to be wearing things like, Guardian's Angel, which is on a Templar coat, which needs 118 strength, so I stopped there. Luckily, I did find a superior Great Hauberk, so I made Duress in that. So that's where my 118 strength kind of kicks in still. Enough decks to actually have, let's see, max block with Holy Shield on. I think it's literally like 2, with Ravenfrost, I got like a lot more decks. It's like 2 extra decks than what I need. Rest and Vitality. So for gear, on my swap, I just made this yesterday, Call to Arms, my first ever. And it came out 532. I had actually considered putting it into a Phase Blade, and then using it on a different character, just to as its weapon, but I decided to keep it in a cheap weapon, just so I can easily pass it on to low strength characters. My offhand is an old spirit. I made this back on Nightmare, kind of 4-socketed shield. So I threw Spirit into it, and I actually got a perfect faster cast rate roll. So I actually still use that to reach 125 faster cast rate when I'm in Blessed Hammer setup. But it's just going to be my offhand shield to give me the +2 all skills and some resistances for Call to Arms. Wizard Spike, it's I normally Magic Find. A better Spirit, this one came with 42% resist to all, and it's Elite Shield, so this is where the Smite damage is going to come from. The standard High-Lows Amulet, +1 all skills, 20% increased attack speed, and lightning resist. With this, it helps me counter lightning resist. And with these gloves, combined with the High Lord's Amulet, I get 40% increased attack speed, which with a Bone Knife and without Fanaticism is just enough to reach 7 frames per attack. The only way to reach 6 is to use Fanaticism, and I'd probably have to then... if I use Fanaticism, I'll reach it. But the problem is that if I use Fanaticism, I'll be actually doing less damage with the Smite, so it's kind of like a weird catch-22, and I'd also have to level up and put a point in Fanaticism. So fuck it. Boots is Goblin Toe. It gives the most crushing blow of any boot. The other option is Gore Riders to get open wounds, but I've got 33% open wounds from Duress. And open wounds is needed because the Uber bosses have ridiculous amounts of regen. If you don't have open wounds on them, and you like Town Portal to like grab potions to come back, they'll regenerate like 10% of their health. And they have stupid amounts of health. So having the open wounds is amazing. You can't use prevent monster heal on them because it simply just doesn't work on the Yak bosses. Prevent monster heal just literally just doesn't work against them, so you have to use open wounds. So a 33% chance is enough. Bolcathos Wedding Band simply because it's +1 all skills in life. I don't have a Dwarf Star, so I'm just using this for more stats and more survivability. Ravenfrost, almost max dex. I think I have like 5 Ravenfrost. I might have like a max dex one somewhere, but it doesn't matter. I already have Cat Block. And then one of my 2 Thunder Gods. I think I have one with slightly more defense, but it was a pain for me to try to mule. So, hello there. So yeah, so T-Gods to help get the Lightning Absorb, more max Lightning Resist, and then a bunch of Resist Charms. I think I still have my MF Charms just because I have nowhere else to put them. This is actually my MF gear. It's like my Shaco, I have MF Boots, Griswold with 72% chance Magic Find, or Active Bash, Tranks. I use this to teleport around. I've got a really good Maras. I got Nature's Peace for Nithlock runs, and Kelpie Snare I will be using as my swap weapon for when I do the Ubers. Right now, my Merc has an Obedience and an Ethereal Superior Rusher, great damage. I have an upped Ethereal Guardian Angel and Annie's Visage of the Raw. Nope, I don't have Treachery. I know about that technique. So I know I could make a Treachery, go sit in the fire, and do the swap. Part of the problem was I was looking at the attack speed breakpoints with using something like Black. And without Fanaticism, I can't reach the 6-frame window with Black. Unless I either have to have Fanaticism, or I have to socket IAS jewels into other gear. And that's not worth it. So, right, but it's like not Treachery for the attack speed. My point is like to not use Wizard Spike. Like if I wanted to use something other than Wizard Spike, I'd have a problem getting like the better frames per attack. So I don't have Treachery made. So I'm just going to try to like roll with this. I know you've got the Treachery technique, especially for Mephisto, but I was a little inspired. I watched Llama do it with a level 72 Smiter, but with just gear that he found along the way while speedrunning. So he literally had like, beginning game rune words and like uniques from early Nightmare and like random magical stuff. At one point, like he bought gloves from a shop just to have better increased attack speed. So just going to try to see if I can do it with budget gear. I'm not looking to be an Uber's farmer. I don't care if this takes me an hour more. If I die a bunch, I just want to actually just beat Ubers just one time. By myself, the only help is just with guides that I've seen. The Treachery will help. I know it does also give the damage reduction. People always kind of forget about that. And I could use a different weapon other than the Wizard Spike, but it's something else I would have to make. And I think I'm actually missing one of the runes for some reason. But anyway, this will be the build to start. I'm going to try something like, because I expect to die a lot. I'm going to drop my gold. Yeah, life tap on right here. I actually found this. I didn't buy it from the shop. So I found this really early and figured, I'll use it for Ubers, right? Is there a reason not to drop stash gold? I'm just worried that like if I die, like, yeah, it doesn't matter. Like gold you can get back, but like it's just annoying. Because I expect to die. Right, but if I die, like it takes a fee. So I don't want to like die like 20 times and then lose 1,000,000 gold. No, I keep all my gold in my stash, and usually when I die, I like lose gold from my stash. Usually, what eventually happens is like I'll be stupid and I'll die twice, and I don't have enough money to resurrect my mercenary. I've had that happen quite a bit. Um, yeah. So I've also got a bunch of extra potions. I'll just kind of like toss them here. Yeah, it's the death fee. It's one of the. It doesn't matter. It's just gold. I can get it back, but I don't want to also be doing this run and then run out of gold for like repairs or buying potions or resurrecting my mercenary. I expect mercenary to die a lot, but I'm going to at least keep him alive for the like 3 portals portion. Um, right. Sorry, I just got to make a little space because I've got a lot of gear to move around. Project Cube, key. So yeah, key. All right, what are I leave on the ground? Just potions, right? All right, so basically, yep, I'm on BNet. You can see. So made the game. It's only 1-person game. My very first Uber run. I'm on Battle.net. This is softcore. I used to exclusively play the game a lot before Lords of Destruction. So there was no synergies. Hammers used to follow you as you moved around. Lied came out. I played a lot, and there was actually 2 patches like before there was even synergies, and before we had all these crazy rumors like Breath of the Dying. So I stopped playing at 1.09. A bunch of rumors came out, and since then I've only come back to play with my friends, and we play on hardcore usually. So we kind of play till like we either beat the game or we all die or someone dies stupidly and we take a break. So I've never really made any big rumors. This was actually my very first call to arms. I made it yesterday. Got a 5-3-2 roll, so I'm very happy about it. It's my highest rumor I've made. I've got like that, and this thing was actually really easy to make. But it's ridiculous damage weapon. It really carried me. Well, I didn't need it. I actually didn't make this to like beat the game, but it really made my merc relevant after that. So, all right, gold on the floor. We're gonna keep this in the inventory for now, and I'm going to try and use call to arms and like slowly move through, maybe kind of like clear the levels as I try to find the boss. Also kind of create space in which I can fight them. And then like town portal, put the wand on, might have to resurrect my mercenary, and then we go to town. I think I might also, for this portion, just make sure I don't waste all my full juvies. So keep them on the ground because we can. All right, I have no gold. So I guess we are ready to go. Have you done Ubers at all? I've never attempted Ubers. It wasn't a thing back when I used to play, and then since then, my friends and I have just been playing on hardcore. We've never really gotten to this point in the game, so I started playing again like 2 or 3 weeks ago. So my only character, everything was self-founded, did it all on my own, and I basically just got to the point with just like random luck finding things like this and this and this, these, that I decided that, you know what, I've got enough gear for budget Ubers. And people have beaten Ubers with less, so I figured I'll give it a shot. All right, so let's make our portals in separate spaces. Make a portal here. Key of Hate, Destruction, Terror. Portal here. Yeah, I've actually had like decent luck. Meth, and I don't even know where I got my Bull Cathos from. Bull Cathos was from Helendariel. I actually thought I didn't quest bug Helendariel because I didn't remember if I did it right. And what ended up happening was like I just said fuck it, I'm gonna put her in my rotation, and I guess I must have quest bugged her because she always drops magical and better. Like I'm not getting any like potions or town portal scrolls or shit off her, so I must have quest bugged her. And after like a day of running her, I got Bull Cathos. Ravenfrost, I have like, so actually I beat all of normal and found 0 uniques. And then at the start of Nightmare, I found like 12 or so trash uniques. But because of that, I only have 1 nasal ring and like 1 mana held ring. I literally have like 5 Ravenfrosts. Like I keep finding Ravenfrost. I haven't found Dwarf Star. I've only found like 3 or 4 unique amulets. So my first one was the 50 Fire Res one, which I lost due to muling, don't ask. High Lords, almost perfect Maras, and a Cat's Eye. And then, so I have like other things that like people say they can't find, like Thunder Gods, and I have Gore Riders, and you know, I've got like multiple Andariel Visage. I have a Reaper's Toll, but it's not Eth. You know, so I've got like some decent gear. I have 2 Arachnid Meshes, I have 2 Shakos, like people, you know, so I haven't like had any, oh my god, I can't find this like really necessary gear for Hammerden. I found it all. The only thing is I need to make are Heart of the Oak and Enigma. Enigma is the Pipe Dream. Heart of the Oak is more realistic. I just haven't found the Vex Rune yet, and I haven't been trading, so yeah, we're stuck with this. So we've got the 3 portals open. I think usually we start with Forgotten Sands. People say Duriel is like one of the easier ones. So I want to bring the Kelpie Snare. It's going to be useful, I think, against the actual Act Boss itself. And I want to keep like a Hammerden setup because whenever I've seen people in just Smiter setups, they're just running around trying to find the Act Boss, but then they have difficulty like clearing a spot for the boss. So at least with my Hammerden setup, I can kind of like run around, clear a bit, make some breathing room. Yeah, I mean, they weren't hard for me to find. I just see people like on like Reddit and stuff saying that like, you know, they've been playing for 5 years. They don't have like Andy's Visage. I found 2 of them in like a day. So I think we're ready to go. I can pick up some full juvies. All right, let's start with the Forgotten Sands. Oh, there he is. Okay. Was not, I wasn't expecting him to be there. I wasn't ready. Oh god, okay. Alright, I don't have my gold on me. That didn't happen. So every other video I watched of people trying to do Duriel, they had to like clear half the map. But if you notice, he didn't one-shot my Merc, which is really good. And actually, let's put this Reaper's Toll in here. And let's grab some thawing potions for my mercenary. Come on, Mala. Oop, little lag. One of the downsides of BNet. Swap that out. Make sure I have life tap on the swap. Oh god, smite. Alright. Well, Merc still dies pretty quickly. You cast life tap. Yeah, I didn't expect Merc to survive. I was hoping with the Kelpie Snare it maybe, like on the slow, it might be enough. I expect to be reviving the Merc a lot. Alright, so, down. Woohoo. Didn't use any full juvies for that either, which is awesome. Alright, let's put this on F2 for now. So I could swap. See how unprepared I am? So we're going to do Furnace of Pain next. So Merc's back. Swap the weapon out. So I've heard Duriel can be around the portal. So that was really easy. Now let's go to Furnace of Pain, right? I've heard in Furnace of Pain you might have to like move around a bit. So it's my first time doing this. I know a lot of times people skip around. I'm just trying to avoid stupid deaths. You know, at least like moderately clear. And one of the reasons I want to moderately clear too is just because it just helps you have like an area to fight him in, right? Yeah, get rid of these guys who curse you. I could probably make the clearing go faster if I use my faster cast rate gear. Just realized, probably got some more potions. Did I use useful juvies like an idiot? I did. Alright, let's just get past these guys. Oh shit. My immunities are capped, even with, if I put on Salvation, they're capped even with Conviction, so I should be fine. The fuck is this guy? I'll bring the Kelpie Snare with me, right? Oh, what, yeah, their immunities? You like that? Yeah, that they all have, like, triple immunity? It's kind of ridiculous, right? Oh, am I in a corner here? Alright, let's look at the map. Where? Oh! So from what I understand, he, like, teleports and stuff? Alright, there goes my Merc. Alright, so I think since he's not following me here, I could probably just clear this area. Let's do that. You know, let's make the clear easier, right? Alright, that gives me like my FCR. And this will be good because we can clear like a nice spot to fight. Kind of want to leave the corpses. I guess I don't really need them, right? What I want to do is get rid of all these fuckers who are going to curse me. There we go. These guys have a lot of health. Oh, there he is. Oh, well, they magic immune too. That's probably it. All right. Merc, Kelpie Snare. You were right. You said they had all immunities. I forgot that they also probably had magic. I'm so used to things not being magic immune. It's like the one thing that you usually don't have to worry about. All right, let's do one last rebuff. So I'll make you back out. Nope. Alright. Let's go get wrecked. Surprisingly easier than I thought. All right, 2 down. Again, this is all solo, like self-found shit. So we did Furnace of Pain. We did this. Now we have to do the scary as fuck Matron's Den. Wish me luck. This place is going to be a bitch for hammered in. It's kind of hard to clear, so I might just run through it until I find her. I won't need antidote potions because I have capped resistance. Oops, love that lag, right? Oh. Habit. Probably shouldn't be stopping for those. Oh, if you're wondering, I actually have a Defiance mark, so I have really good defense. I don't like the Holy Freeze mark. I tried using it, and all the Holy Freeze mark for me does is die. And there's a lot of really awkward moments where I'm like waiting for the Holy Freeze to trigger, and it doesn't trigger fast enough. So personal preference, I have a Defiance mark. It's probably like one of my weird niches. Oops, realized that I don't have the call to arms stuff up. Alright, so what did I do? I used a full juvie, just not die stupidly. Yeah, right. It's the servers that like that are scary. So, but luckily, you know, we're not playing on, like, we're not having to deal with, whatchamacallit, hardcore. So I'm not going to die, so it's not that big a deal. Just die. All right, thank you. Liger back on. Oh, there she is. See, and I knew I was going to do something stupid like that, so I died. So I used to always hotkey my TP, and I never remember to do it. Every time I try to hotkey my TP, it's like I fumble, like because it's usually like I'm trying to like, oh, quick, and I do something else. So I'd rather just have it on the thing. Personal preference. All right, let's get the Mart back. I should have just rejued. I was being stupid. I was trying to click the TP, and I was trying to like get the town, get like set up again. That was dumb. And now I'm like with lag. I don't even know where I am. Okay. Didn't even know there was a spot to walk up there. Did you know? Oh, I'm out of potions. I'm gonna die. Well, now we know where she is. Here's a question. If I leave and come back, will the portal still be up? Let's try it. Hey! Life hack, right? Okay, let's try this again. Ready? Go. Oh, that's right. Where is she? Way up there? Alright, let's do this. Okay, so let's portal here. Clear off this. We'll actually get some better juvies. What am I doing? Oh, okay, so my gold stayed, but the full juvies are all gone. Did I pick them all up already? I don't remember. Alright, so out of paranoia, let's do one last buff run. Where's my merc? Come here. Put the kelpie snare. Merc has 95% poison resist. Oh, come on, you stupid Merc. Okay. Yeah, so I actually barely even remembered to like set up 12 keys. And after like how old is this game? Like 20 fucking years, it feels like at this point. After my entire life of playing it with like 1 through 12, I'm just gonna stick with 1 through 12, just because I'll get confused as fuck. See, like I can't even remember to. Come on, Lilith, come here. Oh god, weapon swap. There we go. Oh shit, one of those things. Can't do that with amp damage. Did my gold disappear for being on the ground too long? It did. Alright, no merc. Okay. So the putting the gold on the floor strategy was bad because it literally has disappeared. It is gone. I did not know that it will expire. So there goes like 1.6 million gold, which is what I was trying to avoid. Because I'm a genius. I was worried I was going to die a bajillion times. I've only died once. So, remember, weapons swap. All right, we got this. We got this. I think I have the wrong belt on. But it doesn't matter. I swapped the belt. Yeah. All right, we did it. Tristram. Let's grab another full juvie. Make sure I actually have T-God's belt on. That would be nice. The hell, some extra full juvies, because these are my last. Alright, gear check, because I swapped gear like an idiot before. Ass gloves, bull Kauthos, T-Gods, Ravenfrost, Goblin Toe. Oop, I actually have the wrong spirit. This is the better resist spirit, the worst cast rate one. Duress, Wizard's Spike for resist, Gillums, High Lords on swap. My worst spirit, because I made it back in Nightmare, but it has 35% faster cast rate, and Cold Arms. Okay. Dude, I'm basically playing this like in anticipation of Detour. So from what I've heard from people, they suggest I do something like this. Kind of like go around the town. And if you sort of like just inch your way in here, you might pull one of them. There we go. Come on, Mephisto. Run! Yeah, Mephisto down! Woo! Start. You did it! Oh, you can't even town portal from here? Okay. Didn't know you can't town portal to escape from there. Let's do the reset of my buffs, because I'm paranoid as fuck. Nope. Whoa. Alright. See if I can like just pull like Diablo or Bale. Oh, there's Bale. Come on. Oh god, lag, 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 lag. Ah! Oh god, wait, am I not even... No, I don't know which one's which. Shit. Oh, good, I had the right one. Alright, back in the portal, just kind of like reset myself because I'm a little discombobulated. Dude, yeah. I'm playing on VNet. I've only ever played on VNet. I have never done pluggy or single player, any of that shit. Never done it. Whew. Whew. This is my first time doing Uber, so I'm pretty stoked that this is going well. All right. Get away from these ads. All right, let's go, Diablo. All right, fuck. I'm stuck. Am I stuck? Oh, shit. I got stuck and I was trying to back away to... All right, so let's do the same trick again. Oh. So close. So close. Screw that up, though. It's okay. All right. Get away. Okay. Come here, Diablo. Come on. Hope I don't die to that, like, cow from the... Alright. Place your bets, people. What torch is it? Do I at least get a paladin torch? Whew. We did it. Is it going to be paladin torch? 1-1. So what is it? Like, resistances are like 10 to 20 and stats are like 10 to 20, I think. And then the skills are always +3. So we got Druid, we got Zahn. I'm hoping for Paladin. I wouldn't mind Zahn as much because my next thing I'm going to make is a Javazon. I already have literally like all the gear. I have Thunderstroke, I have T-Gods, I have the other Titan's Revenge. You know, I've got all the fucking gear for that. I've got 20 IAS plus 2 Javelin skills, gloves. Like, I've got all the shit, so... Da-da-da-da-da. It is Druid! Fuck. The attributes and resistance are okay, but it's Druid. So, would anybody like to trade for a Paladin one? Oh, shit. Would anybody trade? But yeah, we did it. My first Ubers run was a success. Luckily, it didn't take me too long. Yeah, we got Druid. Yeah, not Paladin. The stats are like okay. It's like, this is like what? Mid 17 and 15 instead of 2020. But yeah, thank you for tuning in for my very first Ubers run. It was quite an experience. We had like what? 3 deaths? 4 deaths? 2 of them were stupid. I probably could have not died versus Diablo. I probably could have just like stood still, swapped, life tap, kept going, maybe escaped when he died and created room, or just picked up the torch, died, and just, you know, made a new game. But yeah. Oh, dude, you made it. You tuned in. Thanks. But yeah, I take a break now. I actually have to get back to work. Probably try to save this stream, but for everyone who doubted me, go fuck yourself. For all the guides out there and people who support me, thank you. I'm glad I didn't like make a whole other character just to do this. Wasn't fast, but it was fun. Peace out. Have a good one, guys. Thanks for tuning in.